We met on the bus and ended up at his place to finish our encounter. I'm a 20-year-old woman. I don't consider myself ugly and I take pride in my good body. Maybe because of a bit of exhibitionism, I wear clothes that accentuate my curves. I usually take public transportation, and one afternoon, as usual, the bus was overcrowded, so I was standing, holding onto a pole. There's always someone who ends up getting too close from behind. It's quite common, almost like a lottery, to see how attractive the man who gets too close is. Suddenly, I felt an unexpected brush against my hips. I immediately turned my head, ready to confront the person behind me. My eyes met those of a tall, slender, and handsome guy in his 20s. My intention to scold him changed to a friendly smile. Seeing my abrupt movement, the guy pretended to be embarrassed and apologized. I replaced my smile with a more playful one and replied, "Don't worry, it's fine." I returned to my original position, as did he, but now he placed his hand on my hip, aligning our movements. He then gently slid his hands up my waist and brought his face close to my neck. The sensation of his breath against my skin sent shivers down my spine, and we drew closer and closer to each other, rubbing subtly. Without shouting due to the crowd, I felt a growing excitement. After a while, he whispered in my ear, "The next stop will be near my place. I live alone. Should we get off?" I nodded in agreement, and we did. After walking a bit, we introduced ourselves. "Eric." "I'm Betty," I replied. When we arrived at his apartment, he asked if I preferred a soda or a beer. I chose the beer and he took another. Eric approached me with a look full of desire. Our bodies seemed to draw closer naturally. In a tender gesture, he brushed a strand of hair from my face, his fingers grazing my skin with an electrifying softness. We took a sip of our beers, and the atmosphere between us grew charged with palpable tension. Eric slid a hand down my back, pulling me closer to him. Our lips met in a soft kiss, filled with a passion that grew with each moment. His hands explored my body with a mix of tenderness and desire, discovering every curve with attention. Feeling the heat of his proximity and his desire reflected in every caress, I let loose my desires to moan, scream, and show my passion. Our bodies moved in an intimate dance, where every gesture and touch were a promise of what we were sharing. My hands also explored his body, feeling the tension in his muscles. The connection between us was deep and sincere, taking us beyond simple physical desire. Finally, we surrendered to the passion we had been holding back. I was finally able to unleash my desires to moan, scream, and other expressions of lust that I love and excite me. The outside world disappeared, leaving us with only the echo of our sighs and the accelerated beating of our hearts. The shared experience was intense and meaningful, with each kiss and caress reflecting a genuine connection. In the end, we collapsed, exhausted but satisfied. Still entwined, we felt the warmth of our bodies as a testament to the intensity of our encounter. At that moment, I knew we had touched a deep part of our souls, a place reached only through total surrender. I couldn't leave without repeating the experience, as you don't find someone on a bus every day with whom to share such a special moment. With a smile, we said goodbye, knowing that this encounter would be forever etched in our memories and leaving open the possibility of future meetings. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe. Your support means a lot to us. If you're looking for someone to spend time with, leave us your photo and a way to contact you. We'll include our email address in the description. And you, what's your story?